Hello, my name is Kenneth Ober. I'm a Los Angeles artist. I have some artwork coming up in an exhibit at the Los Angeles International Airport. This is the painting that will be on display there. And my paintings are very inspired by landscape and natural features, grass, water, and the intersections of grass and water. I'm very interested in the optics of very small lines and how they work in conjunction with our eyes to create the optical experiences we have in the world. Pixels are something that works in a similar manner, but they're so small that it's harder to really get involved with what pixels do. Well, I'm working on a scale a little bit larger than pixels, and you can actually experience more of that. And what I'm talking about is, from a distance, all the colors blend together. As you get closer and closer, you find that there's a riot of outrageous colors all over the place. And the natural world is very much like that. And we think of it as something that is part of the natural world, but our eyes actually work in conjunction with the natural world to create our vision. And some of that is projection and some of that is reflection. In the end, it's what shapes our perception. I'm very interested in perception and how our eyes work in conjunction with the universe that we experience to create what is our experience of the world. And I think it's quite fascinating that we live in a world that is so visual. Our eyes work as our primary source of information, and with computers and all this technology, we use our eyes now more than ever. And what we perceive with our eyes changes and shapes who we are and how we behave in this world. And so as a means of learning and expressing ourselves, the visual world to me is very important. And I like to utilize elements from nature combined with art historical references to sort of push the boundaries a little bit of how we define things. And the paintings that I make are technically abstract paintings, and yet our perception turns them into representational paintings. And I find that to be quite fascinating. I'm a graduate of Otis College of Art and Design, and I thoroughly enjoy this part of Los Angeles, and I currently reside in Inglewood, which is not far from Otis and very near the Los Angeles International Airport. I find the climate here to be just spectacular. Lots of sunshine, a bit of ocean breeze, and it really makes it a joy to be an artist in such a wonderful climate as Los Angeles. All the paintings that I make are finished. The paint coat and the multiple layers of paint are made using a tool designed for pinstriping automobiles. And it's a metal syringe type device that has a little wheel head that spins and applies the paint in very tiny lines. I have different thicknesses, so I can make thicker lines and thinner lines. If you look at this painting at the bottom, the lines are thicker and longer, and the lines at the top are thinner and shorter. And I utilize this in a manner similar to a traditional landscape painting that has perspective to create a sense of distance and a sense of space and a sense of scale. And this is a very traditional technique to do that, mixing certain colors so it's paler at the top, as if there's atmosphere, as if the air is actually present in the painting itself. This is something that I'm always trying to capture. In a sense, when I can capture atmosphere by using colors, lines, and spaces, it actually creates a space where the viewer can climb into the painting even more. It's not just a visual experience, it's almost something tangible, where you're looking into the distance. You can feel that landscape as it changes off into the distance. I'm very interested in how that works, and yet it's completely an illusion. Our eyes are fooled by little marks and different shades into having this experience as if it is a landscape. And it's not. It's simply little lines and colors. Our perception is so sensitive and so involved with projection that what we know often influences 90% of what we see, and our actual perception is only this tiny, tiny bit of what's happening. I like to explore that territory between perception and projection and how we use that. I hope you have enjoyed the Out of Thin Air exhibition at the Los Angeles International Airport. I am one of 11 participating artists. I hope you will take some time to view their work and the interviews to learn about all of us who are working in Los Angeles. And I hope that you have enjoyed my presentation and my work, and I'd like to thank you for taking the time to enjoy this experience that we've all collaborated in creating for you. Have a wonderful day.